Hello everyone and welcome to the CEV EuroVolley 2023 finals, and welcome to you at home to the media meeting and also to all of the press here today. My name's Louis Lepp. I have the pleasure to be sitting amongst some legends of the game, and the way that this works, I'm sure you're aware, is that I will ask some questions and then we'll go to you, the media, afterwards if you have any follow-up meetings after that. Should be 20 minutes or so your time. Firstly, I'd like to welcome to the left of me Bartosz Kurek. Welcome.
Hello.
The captain of Poland and the coach Nikola Grbić. Welcome. So, and to the right of me, Tine, welcome. And Giorgi Cretu, welcome. Starting with the coaches, Nikola, obviously a journey this morning. How's everything going?
Oh, it was great. We at least didn't have to book our bags, so we had only hand luggage. Yeah, it was good. It was great.
Quick question. You won this competition 22 years ago as a player. You're a big part of European history. What does the European Championships mean to you?
Well, yeah, as you said, I have participated many times. It's, I think, one of the strongest tournament there is, regardless of not participating other teams from around the world, like USA, Brazil, or Japan. But I think we have enough quality, meaning that just in these 4 teams we have actual Olympic, world and European champions. We are first in the FIVB ranking, and Slovenia just beat us in 3 weeks ago, 3-0 without any effort. So I think the quality is high, and that's why it's very important for us to be here and to try to win the medal.
Thank you. Gheorghe, first time for you in a European Championship Final Four as head coach of Slovenia. How are you finding the journey with your new team?
It was tough. We knew it from the moment when we start our trip from Ljubljana that there in Varna gonna be tough, and everyone gonna try to beat us. We knew that we are part of the favorites for the medals, and we were trying the whole period also there in Varna to fight for each ball and not to go behind the finger and to say that we are not this what the people are talking around. The guys, we understood immediately, and they were focused, and for this reason we are here.
Obviously, you're a Champions League winning coach, just like Nikola to the left of me. How does this run compare to that Champions League run? It's a much fuller competition in terms of a shorter turnaround of games.
This is a good question. I have the feeling that the whole season is looking like a regular season for a club team, you know, because we have actually the VNL. It was then Dansk with the final 8, now the European Championship, then is coming the Olympic qualification. I mean, it's like in a championship, regular championship, with the regular championship, with the playoffs, with the European Cups, and the final of the Champions League. I mean, all the top teams that they took part of the VNL and this long summer, they for sure taught in the same way this season, this summer.
Thanks. Bartosz, welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
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 2009,
Yeah.
Poland won the European Championships for the first time. Do you have any memories from that moment that you'd like to share?
Well, I don't think right now it's a great moment to go back into the past and think about all these ancient memories when I still could grow my hair up. So that was but it was a great tournament for us. Some of my colleagues will be angry at me when I will say this, but it was much easier. You know, we were not amongst the favorites. We were just like a dark horse of for the competition. Instead, nowadays we are almost every game we are expected to win. So yeah, it was much more easier competition for us. But the memories are still beautiful.
Amazing. And how does so nowadays with the depth of the squad, the strength of your squad, the expectation of the squad, do you find that more difficult than 15 or so years ago?
Well, I think the expectations, you can look at them as a difficulty, or you can look at this as a privilege. You know, it's a privilege of a great team to have this burden, to have this to carry the expectation not only of our fans but also the media and so on. So I think we are good in that, in handle the pressure. We show it even yesterday. We show it. I think it was a tough game, and we with our mental strength we prevail. We won. So I think we are ready.
Absolutely. Tine, saw you 2 years ago in the final again. It was a fantastic performance, the Final Four. You must have really happy memories from playing in the Final Four of the European Championships. It feels like, even though you haven't won a gold yet, that you bring your best volleyball to the party in EuroVolley.
Yeah, we have so many competitions every summer, every year, so we are happy that we are here at the Final Four, and we only think about playing the best possible volleyball, and we know that we have an opponent that just won the VNL, one of the best teams in the world, and we will do our best to play the best possible volleyball.
Absolutely. And a quick word for the fans, because I've been to Ljubljana before and watched the country really seem to get behind you on these big occasions. Do you have any words for them?
I'm thankful and happy that they support us, and I hope there will be many fans with us on tomorrow's match, and they will see some good volleyball.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a word from the coaches. How are you? A few words on the performance of the quarterfinals would be great, and a few words on how you're looking forward to the semis and what it's going to take to win tomorrow. Nikola, if we can start with you.
Well, we knew it would be the tough match against Serbia because, as Bartek said about the position of favorites, Serbia was always playing the great match when they were underdogs, let's say, when they weren't favorites, or they were in the role of surprising, like with victory. So I was expecting them to play like they did, but also I was sure that we have enough quality to overcome every difficulty, and fortunately we won the third set, when then in the fourth, let's say, the things went our way a little bit more easier. I think it's also a good thing in a way to go through that difficulty, because every other match will be similarly tough, if not tougher. So I think these four teams, every single one can beat anybody, and if anyone is going 2-0 up or 2-0 down, it doesn't matter. Everything is possible until the end, and in many occasions the episodes are the ones who will decide the winner of the set, or eventually even the game. So maybe one ball or two will decide a winner, so it's very tough to say, okay, no, these guys will win for sure, or they will win tomorrow, and so on. So I'm expecting a good volleyball, and I hope we will be at our best and win tomorrow.
Thanks.
Okay, we played already last year the quarterfinals in Stozice in Ljubljana in front of 14,000, and they produced already great volleyball, and they put us under the pressure, fighting without giving one step back. We knew that the game in Varna gonna be tough against Ukraine. We played already in the first game of the tournament against them. Actually, I'm good friend with the coach, and he said, "See you later." I knew that he's gonna be ready for the second one in case we're gonna meet them, and they were. And we knew that we have to produce volleyball over a longer, high-level volleyball over a longer period, and keep them under the pressure. I think we need that kind those kind of games, how it was against Bulgaria, the last in the group, then after against Turkey and Ukraine, to take out of us the best. About this, what is here, I think, if I remember good, it was the same in the Wagner tournament. I'm not surprised to see the same teams here, in this moment, and everyone can win. It's about details. It's about how everyone gonna step inside of the game and gonna be ready to as much as possible to suffer and also to fight back. No, gonna be really tough tournament for sure.
To suffer and fight back, I like that. Tine, two years ago in Katowice, you beat Poland in a EuroVolley semi-final. Does that mean anything tomorrow, or is it something that you can draw confidence and strength from, that you did that against a full Polish crowd?
No.
I didn't. I thought that would be your answer.
Yeah. No, we play so many games. They beat us in the VNL, so we met so many times. It's who plays the best volleyball tomorrow, the better volleyball wins, and that's it.
What do you think will be key for your team?
It's difficult to say. Many times 1-2 balls decides the game, and I just hope that we can stay focused, play high-level volleyball as long as possible, and we will fight for every ball and do our best.
Thanks. Bartosz, and for you, what do you think will be the key elements of the game tomorrow? And secondly, how does it feel now playing for Poland with such depth as an international team? A lot of fans say that they think you could have two teams in a Final Four. The depth and the quality is that good. Is that something that you would agree with?
Yeah, of course, it's a big advantage. It's a big advantage for the coach. He can always pull somebody from the bench, and this player can change the outcome of the game. Also, the level of our practice is I rarely you see practices like we had when everybody is on point, when everybody is on their best game. In our team, it's quite tough to put the ball on the ground even on the practice. So yeah, of course it's a big advantage, and about tomorrow's game, it's I think all of us said the same thing. It will get to the one or two points, one or two details, one or two crazy defenses, good spikes, good decision in difficult moments, maybe some tactical choices. I think if I were a fan, I would be super excited to see this game and to see these two great teams collapse, fight against each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Nikola, a couple of last words from you. Just how do you work with dealing with such a talented big squad with the depth? Do you find it something that's easy to have a lot of great players to manage? And secondly, what are your thoughts on the second semi-final tomorrow, France and Italy? I'm sure that you won't be paying too much attention to it now, but you must have some thoughts, and I would say that you'd be watching it quite closely.
Well, it's in some way is tough, and in some other way it's great to have such a long bench. What I'm trying to do is to give all of them the rhythm, and not to play always with the same team, because many times happens that players who or world champions or Champions League winners or Polish champions, winners of many titles in the recent years, are sitting on the bench and waiting for their chance to go in. My idea is that I'm always trying to put the team, because all of them, let's say the biggest quality is in position 4. So I have 5 receivers who are really strong and very close with the quality, but all of them have different characteristics. So I'm trying always to play with the guys regardless of who are we playing against. So, and obviously everybody has to be ready to go in, because in the recent, I don't know how many games throughout the VNL, practically almost every game we started with one team and finished with another. So, and we lost only 2 games. So I think it was very important for us to, and for them to understand that their role is very important, and that even if they don't start, they have to be ready to go in and change the course of the game. So the positive thing is that it happened many times until now, and so let's say it strengthened a little bit the concept. But it's also, I think, in such a long tournament, it gives a little bit of a rest also to them, not having to play every single game, and then arriving at the end where maybe they don't have enough energy, or they are not at their 100%, or with some pain somewhere. So let's say that's my idea, and for now it seems like it's working. But yeah. Obviously, we are preparing both opponents, because it's not like we will have enough time to sit there and start from scratch after tomorrow's game. We have to prepare both of them, and then after tomorrow's game to just control some few things that we already prepared, and then be ready for the last day of the competition. So of course, my only preoccupation now is how to prepare the game against Slovenia, and then we will see for the next one.
Thanks very much. Gheorghe, it's going to be a excellent second semi-final. Same question to you about how you're sort of preparing for tomorrow, but also keeping an eye on the other semi-final, and how, as a volleyball fan maybe, how excited are you to see those 2 teams go against each other on the big occasion?
I mean, such games should watch every coach, you know. I mean, you can learn a lot. Doesn't matter if you won something or you didn't win. Is a possibility to see not only the high level volleyball, but also to see how these kind of top players, you know, in such games they are able to control the moments, to take the right decisions, you know, why they are taking these kind of decisions. I mean, for me, is a way to learn more and to understand more about my opponents. Gonna be same like our game, intensive and for sure with incredible moments. This is how I'm seeing. About the preparation, I think we see each other so many times, and each staff is prepared, you know, for the next opponent. Doesn't matter who's gonna be there, but in this moment, we think only on our semi-final and not on this what the opponents are doing in the second semi-final.
Perfect. Thank you very much. That's the end of my questions anyways. Anyone got any very, very quick questions? 'Cause I know we're very tight on time. Looks like we did okay then. Thank you very much, European media, for coming in. Thank you for everyone at home for tuning in. Poland versus Slovenia is going to be a great matchup. It always is. You can watch everything on EuroVolley TV, but finally I'd like to thank all 4 of you guys. I know that you were incredibly busy with your schedules, and on behalf of the CEV and everybody watching, thank you for your time, and good luck for the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is a lot.